Hola and Guten Tag, V Gates, and other languages I don't know. Hey y'all, let's play some Mario. Actually, Bump Mario. This is Luigi stream now. The real brother. Hey, what's up, you all? Hold on. My name is BigJon. I am playing Lost Levels. Lost Levels is a video game. I am going to try to go fast as I can, but I have not played in a long time. Anyway, y'all, what's up? So this is the Japanese version of the game. There's literally no difference besides language I can't understand, honestly. The language difference doesn't really mean anything when you're playing this category. Language differences are mainly, they're not really much of an issue. But anyway, we are playing Lost Levels. Y'all, do you want to play the American version? I mean, do you want to see it in American? I said American. Do y'all want to see it in English instead? This has a cool box art, though. You know, so this is actually on the Japanese version. It shows this is a Japanese all-star cart, so it shows as Mario 2 in Japan, unlike the US Mario 2, which shows as Super Mario USA. Alrighty, so we're gonna play as it says Little Luigi. Okay, I may get a power up once, but intentionally no. Does that make sense? It makes no sense. So here we go, you all. Super Mario Bros. Also, this is D-4 Warpless. This is the full game. We're going to play all the way through all 52 stages of this manga game. If I down the first level, don't worry, I'm a lost level speedrunner. I'm supposed to down 1-1. Alright, is my timer person ready? Is my time? Well, I don't care if they're ready now. Here we go. 3, 2, 5, 1, and go. Alright, runner's choice. I like that. So here we go, you all. I haven't played this game in so long, so since I'm scared, let's get invincible. You can win or lose. So anyway, y'all, we're playing the entire Warpless category. I don't have any intention of getting power-ups here. This is kind of the full body category here. Staircases are dumb. We're playing as Luigi. For those who don't know, in the original, I know you're like, oh, I know what this is. It's Doki Doki Panic. Yeah, but whatever. So this is the real Mario 2. This is the SNES release. That was part of the Mario All-Stars cart that came out before 99% of y'all were probably born and whatnot. This does include World 9, which we'll play after we get through all of the previous levels. Now, even though we're not taking any warts, we're going to take this upper path. Would you like a spring roll? Remember this one guy named Game J06? He used to have this cool egg roll song. Whatever happened to him? Anyways. So, yeah, so there's not really much going on here. I mean, this is Lost Levels. We are playing the Famicom, the SNES version, which does have difference in the Famicom. First of all, if you've never played this game before, what are you waiting for? Every person has to experience this game once in their lives. One cool thing about this version is that, first of all, if you game over, there's no penalty, like it is in the original game, where if you go back to the very beginning of the world. In this game, once you play a level, you'll never see it again. There's no repeating levels once you clear them. NES version, the Famicom version, which is a Famicom disk system, so you had to get one of those cool little, floppy disk-like things made back in the early 80s. But here we go, y'all. Here's our first castle. Again, we're not going to get any power-ups. At least I don't plan it anyway. We may get bad RNG here, so let's see what happens. Okay, life is good. Marathon luck, right? And we're just going to go over Bowser because Luigi has the bigger jump. Again, Mario and Luigi do have physical characteristic differences. Luigi does have the higher jump, but he does have a little more slippery. Takes him a little while to slow down. And of course, he's a lot more floating in the air, unlike Mario. Luigi has slightly slower acceleration than Mario, so if they were just doing a straight sprint to the right, Mario would win. But Mario's dumb. So I don't care about Mario, right? But of course, in the spirit of TMR, now typically the game is much faster by having Fire Flower, because first of all, even though you take a little time to get the power-ups, you can kill Bowser quickly. 5 fireballs kill Bowser very, very quickly. And that is the most optimal way to do this category. It skips the bridge animation, which you've seen in Mario 1 speedruns and Warpless speedruns and all that cool stuff. If you have any questions, I'm reading chat, so I'll do my best to answer you all. All right. Let's see, whatever cool fun facts about this game we can talk about. Well, first of all, talk about fireworks. You know those lovely explosives you get on a flagpole? They still exist in this game. However, it's a little bit different in getting them. So whenever your coin count has a multiple of 11, for those who are mathematically challenged, that's 11, 22, 33, 44, including 00. And your coin count ends on that same number. So let's say you have 22 coins, the timer ends on a 2, you will get fireworks. Even number gives you 6, odd number gives you 3. And of course, if it's a multiple of 11, you get a 1-up as well on the flagpole instead of points, which is kind of cool, right? Yeah, the original game came out in '86. You know, you all remember reading all those articles that the game was too hard for us Western world people, when actually it was actually challenging for even the Japanese audiences. So we end up getting in the, oh boy, Mario 2 being Mario 2 here. So we end up getting that lovely reskin of Doki Doki Panic with the do-do-do-do-do-do, playing as Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Toad. And of course, later on, we never actually saw this game until the SNES version. Of course, there's also playable Lost Levels you can play on the Game Boy Color. If you all have Mario Bros. Deluxe, you can play this game on that as well. That game is kind of awful there. Really big screen crunch. It's not cute by any means. So we're just going to kind of let Bowser do his thing here. Yeah, VC. I'm very shocked. You know, there was a release of this, I think it was on the Wii, the 25th anniversary collection, I think, which is literally just a emulator port for that matter. No difference whatsoever. Of course, there's also a poison mushroom in this game as well. Poison mushrooms, you grab them, you just basically takes a hit from you. There's our first view of our Hammer Brothers in this game, which we'll see them from time to time, of course, because why not? Oh, look at that. You see what happens when you go too fast in speedruns? So let's talk about what just happened there. Unlike the Famicom version, hitboxes are much more accurate in this version. So there's no more kind of just grazing over the top of piranhas and through their mouths like in Mario 1 and the Famicom version of Lost Levels, where the hitboxes are really, really poorly designed. Yeah, you gotta be careful on this one. You can literally just get nipped very easily on many things. So, as someone that has run both versions in a lot of categories, sometimes it gets a little challenging to kind of adjust your play style to the version you're playing, because you can't be as aggressive as I would love to be. So in this run, unfortunately, we do have to deal with water stages. And of course, this level is pretty RNG heavy. Unlike the Mario one that we all know and love on NES and the Famicom version, you may have heard it from any Mario streamer who runs Mario 1 or Lost Levels on the Famicom frame rules. Not frame rolls as some of us thought they were. So the levels always begin the same increment of time on those games. So you can have predictable patterns. But in this game, you control when the level starts. So when you see the little screen that shows you the next upcoming levels, for instance, it's going to be 3-3 here, you can press a button there that will start the level. And depending on when you press that button determines what patterns and stuff you get. Now, of course, in many levels, it doesn't really matter. But in some levels, yeah, as we get farther in the game, this game is stupid. I love it to death. And it's stupid. This is probably definitely one of the more challenging 2D Marios to speedrun at a really good level. Something about a bus. Hey. Yes, frame roll, egg rolls. They're all related, right? Would you like a frame roll? Oh my goodness. All right, y'all. Tecate, another runner of Lost Levels. He runs a lot of Famicom stuff too, man. So here we go. This level is actually a level that you have to go to a certain path. I'm not going here because I like the lower path, but it's actually required to go a certain path. This is one of our maze levels. Unlike the Famicom version, you get a visual, audible indication of going the right path. You hear ding dong, or otherwise, you know, one of those scary things that scare a small child. You don't get that in the Famicom version. Famicom version, it just loops like it does in Mario 1 for the NES. So, the more you know. So we continue. We're going to World 4, and now we have Lakitu. Lakitu? Whatever. You all know who he is. He's a guy that dropped those annoying little red spawnies from the heavens here. Let's hope I don't die here. This level plays a little bit differently when I'm... Yeah, I was worried about that jump. I was so scared I didn't go for the jump. Watch out. Mr. Miyamoto decided to put a pit right at the gap. Now, hey, let's talk about warps. Even though we're not doing any warps in this run, this game does have a lot of warps, but this game also features warps that take you backwards levels. Because who wouldn't want to have backwards progress? In fact, you saw a green spring in the previous level. If you hit that green spring in some levels, you can actually go way over the flagpole pretty easily. I didn't want to do that. But yeah, there are a few backwards warps, which are no bueno. And of course, if you notice also, you see me doing a lot of backwards jumping. Okay, I would love to say it's just because of swag. It is swag. But it actually saves time. If you notice in this game, the character can actually slide down the right side of the flagpole, which is faster. In fact, across the whole run, if you do it more optimally, you can actually save about 8 seconds just from hitting the flagpole backwards. And it's not just the bottom. You know, in many games, the top is better because you avoid walking on the block at the bottom, which is slower than falling backwards in the air diagonally. You know, you remember the triangles, you know, Pythagorean theorem, remember all that good stuff? Remember all that cool stuff? So a lot quicker to take what are hitboxes? See? What are hitboxes? This is why this game is dumb. Who ever played Lost Levels? You see what I'm saying? Do you see why hitboxes are dumb? By the way, let me show you how to manipulate this game. If I kill this enemy right here, I'll bump it. This is why games are dumb here. You just go right into Goombas. Yeah, I think everyone who plays Lost Levels knows that feeling. We've all been there. So to take a little RNG out this level, we're gonna take a little pit stop here. Since we already had 2 deaths very early in this level. So we're gonna let him do his thing. Yeah, this is why we don't play Lost Levels. See, this is, as a speedrunner, my goal is to tell you all why you all should never play this game. Because of stupidity like Miyamoto has programmed. And this will be a 16-bit, which is 2 times 8-bit. So it's about twice as likely it won't do that, but no. See? That's why you don't play Lost Levels. But I love it, man. It's like a drug. This is literally like it's like free drugs. No prescription required. No worry about getting arrested by anybody. You can play in the comfort of your home with no consequence besides frustration from dying. But you're dying in video games, you don't die in real life, right? So by the way, this is the first level that introduces wind. So when you have wind, it actually boosts your jump way up here. And of course, you can also do a cool jump like that to go way over this wall. There are normally hidden blocks there that you have to use to get over that wall, but with the perfect bounce, you can do this as Mario and Luigi and just go right over that mess, right? Yeah, you know I'm a plot math major, so you know I geek out about numbers, you know. Yeah, stupid and bad for me, yeah. All right, y'all, so here we go. Would you like a Negro? How about a spring roll? Would you like a tea? Bump that song. You can win or lose. There's a warp. There's actually some warps in this level, but we don't take them in this category. This level actually has a couple of warp zones. One that takes you to World 6, and one that takes you to World 8. So the more you know, right? Coding Witcher, I'm here for you all. I want to show you everything I can about this game, how to play it badly, well, and everything in between. So here's our first level in the game that has a set path out of it. Otherwise, you'll just loop this level forever and ever and ever. This level is also very annoying in every category. In the Famicom version, this level stinks because of this knucklehead. Ah, boy. Yeah, you see, this is why no one likes 5-3. Every single person who's run this game has lost a run in 5-3 because of literally unpredictable bullet bill patterns. You have no idea where those things are going to spawn at. Not one bit. So again, things you cannot control. You see that? You see? This is stuff. This is why we have a 2-hour estimate for this game. Okay, maybe not 2 hours, but things you cannot control about this game, man. Oh, Tecate, remember the joys of playing 5-3? Nah. So as a speedrun, you can wait it out. You can just wait for it to shoot and just hopefully get a good pattern. Like here. You can just wait for it. But it's just so bad. You know? Yeah, welcome to Lost Levels, you all. And of course, this level has no checkpoint because this level requires you to take that pipe out of it. You know? Yeah, they are actually worth to take you forward. Yes, there's actually good stuff in this game, even though so far it doesn't look like that. All right, 5-4 is a pretty long level. That was a really low jump there. It's kind of funny because in this game, I went the wrong way actually. I went the wrong way. I'm supposed to take the bottom path. What I was saying was this level is actually kind of unpredictable a little bit. If you run the Famicom version, these levels are kind of opposite because the fireballs. I don't want to go that way. Guess I am now. Oh my lord! Look at that! Look at that, man! We'll never get through World 5. The pootaboos go very, very high. Those little fireballs that come out the lava, they go very, very high on this version. On the Famicom version, they go much lower. So as a result, you kind of have a slightly different pattern here. You should be okay now. All right. Maybe we'll be okay. Yeah, welcome to Lost Levels, man. Can you imagine I actually had world record in this game? Just imagine. You know, the funny thing is, my PB is actually the fastest non-power-up time in the world right now. It still is. Because beating this game with no power-ups is like, it's so hard. To actually have a deathless run with no power-ups. Yeah, I'm lucky to still have a few of those, but man, it's quite challenging in this category. I mean, shoot. Even with being big is even worse, honestly, because you have to maintain your fireworks, and of course, this game does not favor you being little a lot. So a lot of places you get higher in the game kind of gives you a lot of low clearances, places that really don't favor the tall person. As you see, the piranha just disappear there. Yeah. Yeah, we are going to do a lot of worlds here, though. Bullet bills have wings. Isn't it cute, though? By the way, what's not cute? Another water stage. So in this category, we'll talk about when we get to it, but this is Warpless. So when you're playing Warpless, you will play World 9, but you have to play 1 through 8 without using any warps. Any single warp use will automatically skip World 8 and take you, World 9 and go straight to the later levels, World A. Oh boy, that's not comfortable. So again, water levels, Mario and Luigi are basically the same in the water. Not any difference between the two. But yeah, just swimming, and of course, pray that we can actually get out of this level. Don't drown if you go too low. Ugh. Is this game, can you learn this game overnight? You know, I'm not a profane individual. So I'm just gonna say yes. I mean, way back in the 1950s when I first started playing this game, I did start learning the Famicom version. I started with the short categories because that's already taxing enough as it is. I don't want to go crazy from the whole doggone game. But this game makes for a really good blind race, in my opinion. In fact, usually during the holidays, there's always a race of the Mario All Stars kart. I believe you saw Rupert play that a little early this week. And it's always a really cool game. In fact, sometimes they use the whole Mario world as well. But I think it's a really good first game to play here. But this is definitely a challenge game. That's why I say if you're going to play it, I would definitely recommend playing this version because it can become infuriating to play the Famicom version and game over and lose all that progress. Okay, we're going to wait this out. Did you see the Poodaboo? Did you see it literally just bounce? That's why sometimes when you go for, by the way, it's a platform there. I'm not floating on lava here. Oh! Okay, that was dirty. I got a pretty bad fireball spawn there. And I tried to go it and dude, that was kind of, that was kind of monka right there, man. Yeah, I had to jump off the fireball, but unfortunately, I died in the block. Is that what happened? Yeah, normally I end up missing my cycle there because I had to wait for that Poodaboo. Because it's pretty unpredictable when it's going to fire. But yeah, let's try to do this right. Okay, we're good now. Whoa, bruh. But you definitely want to play All Stars. No, not continuing. Yeah, just don't take a warp. Yeah, you can lose 5,000 lives. As long as you don't take a warp, you're good. And you see this game? This is how we keep the Lost Levels community from growing any bigger. Because you see all this mess happening. All right, you all. Welcome to World 7. You go back to nighttime. And of course, as Luigi, we just go over this mess. Mario usually takes the bottom path. And this is the level we're going to try to get the star and hopefully not die. As you saw, the Cheap Cheat boost me up. So in this level, especially if you're playing little, you usually get the star to avoid this hand brother right here. That's kind of messy there. We're going to get fireworks here because we got a 1, 41, and 3 something 1. So we're going to get 3 fireworks here, which was totally a time loss. Yeah, when I hit the block, yeah, totally in the Poodaboo's box. So here's no low, just like 5-3. There's a required path up here. And again, a little bonus. There's actually a power up in that block above the left of the leftmost coin. So again, we have to take a little extra level here. And we're just gonna go through this mess in here, jump over here, go over here, do a little, ooh. Yeah, I'm bold. I always go for a backwards jump off the floating platform as opposed to jumping off the pipe there. So, all right, y'all. Who needs more fun stuff? This is probably the level that probably irritates most people the most. 7-3. So this level requires green spring action. In order to clear it, you have to go over these springs. It's always fun. And of course, you go about, I think you go 90 blocks in the air. And again, this level does have a checkpoint, so we're going to be careful here. And that's a little slow there. I don't really trust that jump. I don't really trust that bounce. Yeah, see, you just can tell. This is why you have to be careful when you do that jump. When you lay on the platform, you can kind of tell when you're going to miss it. You notice that I actually bounced off of literally nothing. The wind kind of just blew me off the spring. You just kind of know when you're going to miss it. And if you're going to go for it, you have to just go for the jump. And when you get the timings right, you kind of know where you're going to land. And the thing about this level is that you have to maintain your momentum. You have to maintain your forward momentum all the time. Otherwise, bad things happen. Like happened in that first jump I failed, right? All right, y'all, here we go. Monka. Yeah, this game is awful. Yeah, that's why I don't play it no more. Except in speedrun events. See, I'm literally saving lives here by showing you all why not to play this game. So we're gonna just rush that cycle. Yeah, fireball right through my head. Here comes the worst Bowser in the game. Uh-oh, wait, that's off. I may actually get hit now. Yeah, this may be bad. All right, let's see what Bowser does here. So this is why you don't want to waste too much time. This is like the worst Bowser in the entire game. So we're just gonna wait for a better pattern. So we can get under the fireball, under the firebar. Yeah, I could just jump it, but I'm not that bold. This run is live, maybe. Yeah, so you just, if you get in that situation, just be patient. You've got thousands of seconds, right? You got thousands of seconds to get through this level. Anyways, after 7-3, there are no more checkpoints. So we'll just take a game over here. Why not? No. 8-1 is also a very, very silly level. A lot of Hammer Brothers that can body you in places. So let me show y'all a cool trick, which you probably have seen somebody do before. Yeah, so if that ever happens, yeah, I know, magic tricks, right? If you ever get hemmed up by a Hammer Brother like that, just stay on the left edge of the screen. Hammers don't have a hitbox when you're on the left of the screen. Just hold left. Don't go right, not one pixel. You have to jump on the Hammer Brothers, but the Hammers don't have hitboxes. So if you're in danger, dude, it's okay to run away. It's okay to run away because in this game, poor programming is your friend. All right, here's another level that you have to take another path out. We do have to go this way, otherwise it does loop continuously. Yeah, let me unplug my Pro Action replay right quick, right? So, see, just think about you can go back and impress all your friends and like, yeah, BigJon taught me that one. Yeah, man. Yeah, got him. And then you can upload to YouTube and everybody can say you cheated. Right? Isn't that how 2D Mario speedrunning works? You do something that is game programmed, they call you a cheater, yeah. Anyone's ever held a 2D Mario world record and put it on YouTube knows that feeling. So there are hidden blocks here, including these two. These blocks actually exist already on the Famicom version. On the SNES version, you actually have to hit them first. Otherwise, you will not clear that jump. Hammers without a hat box. Oh no, a hammer without a hat box? Hitbox, hat box. Hey, if you ever watch my stream, sometimes in later in the game, there actually are stages where hammers don't have a hat box. Oh, I guess I should make that jump. Okay, I'm bad at this game right now. I'm gonna. This is actually hard for me. All right, we're good. That first jump is kind of a doozy. Whoa, what am I doing? Dude, had a little. You know, Luigi's a little bit slippery sometimes, and imagine, yeah, I know. You know, sometimes you press down, you just don't go through pipes. So anyway, we're gonna kind of do a fun jump here. Again, this is 8-4. This is the last of our numerical levels until we take World 9 anyway. So here we're gonna hit the wall, press left. And again, this is a slight maze portion here. You have to take the bottom path here. Otherwise, bad things happen. And it'll just loop that section again. Okay, you know how it says Little Luigi? Here's the one time it's not Little Luigi. Watch out for that jump. Oh, bump it. I'm going to play Little Luigi. Only reason I get the mushroom is to damage boost this Bowser. So, we got the double jump actually. So he throws hammers and fire at you. That's the fake Bowser though. No one cares about him. Alrighty. And that is the end of 8-4. No, right? No. You can game over all you want. You just cannot take warps. Yeah, don't take warps. Yeah, you can lose 5,000 lives, but as long as you don't take any warps, you're good. So of course, Peach has been saved from her handsome hero. And of course, here's World 9 to show you. And of course, the game automatically makes you big here. I can't undo that. So here's World 9. So let's talk about the Famicom differences. So in the Famicom version, you cannot play the letter levels continuously. like you can in this game. So once I beat World 9, I go straight to World A. However, in the Famicom version, when you beat World 9, you go back to 9-1. It just loops it forever until you get tired of it or you die. Also, in the Famicom version, they only give you 1 life. No matter how many lives you had in the Famicom version, when you got to 9, they reset you down to 1. In the SNES version, you just maintain whatever life count you had previously. Reverse warps also are counted, yeah. Yeah. So as Darby want to call them, he calls them the clown levels. So for some reason, there's a lot of water levels. I guess it's just like the calm before the storm. Okay, that's not optimal. Yeah, this is not optimal. Yeah, never get hit in World 9. I think it's the speedrun's worst nightmare to get hit in World 9 because, again, it's like you lose all your power-ups. So this is kind of like Mario 1. No matter what your status is, if you're big, Super Mario or Fire Mario or Luigi, you go all the way down to little. So that's why when you're playing this game optimally with fire, any hit requires 2 power-up grabs to get back up. So we go from the water to this strange outside castle, which doesn't quite make any sense. But hey, I didn't program the game. There's a coin heaven there because why the heck not? And of course, there's fire and all this stuff. We're gonna go the upper path. Is this even live? Yes. This is slightly live. Hey, Doskitos, what's up? So there's our 9-3. What? Huh? What? Huh? Yeah, someone adjust the estimate to 50 minutes. Okay, thanks. I'm educating. All right, so 9-4. 9-4 is just our strange load that shows all these enemies for no reason. We have our lovely text that everyone knows says arigato, which means your face is a noun. No, it means thanks. And of course, after a short little swim, we're done with World 9. What's up, Pit of Blood? Hey, Matt. Okay, hey, there y'all go. Hey, okay, hi, everyone, all right? Hello, everyone. I changed my Twitch channel about 5 years ago. All right, y'all. Welcome to World A. So, fun fact: if you play this game Warpless, the enemies now move faster. All your ground-based enemies do move faster. Now, if you were to start from a clear file or just start at A, they would maintain their normal speed. But if you play it warpless, enemies go faster. Any ground-based enemy. So you can see them really trucking it. You know, they gotta go pee or something. So again, there are 4-letter worlds, A, B, C, and Delta. And of course, we have another underground level. Egg rolls, all that cool stuff. And I'm just gonna kind of wait these out. Normally, if you play this level and you are big, you just take a hit there. At least I do. Watch out for them knuckleheads. There's a warp above to B. You can actually jump straight up there as Luigi. Mario can wall jump it. But that warp would take you to World B. Yeah, World 10. Yeah, hexadecimal for all you geeks who like stuff like that. Notice you. You have been noticed. Alrighty. A-3. So this is a level that features just way too many cheap cheeks that just come up there. Now, if you're lucky, we can actually despawn. We can actually despawn the spring at the end of this level if we're lucky. Wow. See, here's the catch. I knew if I used a full boost, I was gonna go right into that one. So there's the clip material of the run right there. So go ahead and clip it. You are dedicated to good, cool, thanks. Alrighty then. I got lucky as heck. Let's just be honest. All right, here's our first of our castle levels here. We have a little gauntlet here with our pootaboos there. And of course, hey, want another fun fact? Fun fact, every Bowser in the letter levels throws hammers and fire. In the Famicom version, this is a big difference. In the Famicom version, in the later levels, Bowser only shoots fire. There's not a single hammer throwing Bowser in the later levels, but they do shoot hammers in levels 6, 7, and 8. It's kind of crazy how the latter levels are actually easier on Bowser's. Fun fact. Oh god, I didn't mean to hit that. Whoops. Alright. Didn't mean to hit that. Alright, so we're gonna be a little careful here. There's a little bit of manga there. Why would you keep an axe near a bridge? You know, generally in video games, the bosses of games are usually dumb. It's like, hey, you can't get me, but hey, use this conveniently placed hammer to just kill me with it. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, bosses are dumb. Like, let's think about like Sonic. Like, why would Eggman make a robot that actually has a weak point? Like, if you just make a robot that has no weak point, how can Sonic ever beat it? You know? I mean, if Bowser knows that he can be killed with 4 fireballs, why does he have like a flame retardant like shield or coating or something? I mean, does that only make sense? I mean, come on now. It's been 30 years. You ain't figured it out by now? Oh my god, oh my lord, this. You know, Mario's been around since the mid-80s. You think after 34 years, he'd make a better defense system, but I'm sure we got some engineers in chat that can help a brother out, man. All right, y'all, that's our last water stage, thankfully. So this level has a lot of cool little things here. We gotta do a really big jump here to avoid this piranha here. We gotta do a really big jump here to avoid this piranha here. Yeah, maybe I should listen to my own advice here. You gotta take it to RNG just by waiting a tad. If you wait a tad, it ought to be gone anyway, but who wants to slow down the speedrun? Again, you have to be a little careful here because of bullet bills, obviously. There's a really big jump here. That jump is quite scary, especially when I try to turn around when I land and still get the jump off without running headfirst into that Koopa. Yeah. Dumb enemy placement? Well, you know what? You just found out the magical rule of lost levels. That's what this game basically is. Dumb enemy placement. So if you're ever to make your own level in Mario Maker or something, don't take notes from this game, right? Because obviously Miyamoto didn't know what he was doing either. So you know what? The next time you jump on a level designer in Mario Maker 2, remember how Miyamoto made levels. He wasn't exactly that amazing either. You're another bad Bowser pattern. So in this game, when it comes to Bowser, especially playing as small categories, you want to have a forward jumping Bowser. If the Bowser's forward jumping, you can just coast right underneath it. But when you get those backwards jumping ones, especially when there's no way to jump above them, no bueno. Yep, it does save frames, man. Yep. I actually have a VOD. Sometimes on my stream we have like a little class, and we kind of show you all from all the different versions of Lost levels just how many frames it saves. But yeah, man, you can save a lot. 22 frames, isn't that crazy? Big jumps. Imagine saving 22 frames. So you got 4 basic options in this game: top of the flagpole backwards jump, any other backwards jump, top of the flagpole bottom jump, and then the slowest way is any forward jump that puts you at the bottom of the flagpole. So, by the way, this level is awful as well. Yeah, dude, there was nothing I could do there. There was nothing I could do there. C2 is just awful, mainly because of the blooper at the beginning. Yeah, this is pretty unfortunate. Oh my lord, we actually despawned the blooper that time because there was so many cheap. Don't worry, the game gets worse. Now we gotta deal with bullet bills here. Oh, do you see that mess? Do you see why people don't play this game? I've actually played Lost Levels blindfolded before on my stream. Mind you, it was only World 1, but that was enough to give me hypertension, and that was enough for me. And a little bit of World 2. So this is basically a clone of C of 7.3, except now Lakitu has joined the party. Yeah, he had nothing else better to do, right? So I'm not gonna go for that one. I don't trust that jump either. Again, just know your timings. This may be a little scary right here. I just played Plinko. I just played Plinko right between the block, man. This game is so dumb. Oh lordy, why do we even play this game? Marathon luck, right? Yeah, I don't ever do Lost Levels blindfolded. I mean, I probably could do it, but it's going to take quite some time, honestly. Yeah, C3 is just I'm going to play this one much safer now. Make sure y'all adjust the estimate to 2 hours. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Tech Crew. Alrighty. So yeah, in fact, fun fact, on the Famicom version, because there's wind and there's Lakitu and there's piranhas, you can actually despawn the springs out the level. Then you can't even clear it. So if you go slow in that level, when you notice how when you jump on the springs, sometimes you go fast, sometimes you go slow. If you go slow, you actually despawn the springs off the ground and you can't clear it. You just have to take a death. So fun programming in 8-bit world. So now this is a clone of 7.4, except now, oh god. 7.4, this is a clone. Did we adjust this in the 50 minutes? Okay, thanks. Except now they have those little blocks there. I missed my cycle there, and the thing I don't want to do is scroll the screen forward. When you scroll the screen forward, Bowser's fireballs will spawn a little bit earlier. I don't want that. Yeah, I'm running. I used to run this game back in the 90s. Way back when we still had black and white TVs. Remember those days? All right, now he's got to deal with Bowser again. Oh! I just had to go for it then. Yeah, that's what you want to do. Again, that's kind of scary. All right, y'all. Now it's time for the last world. World Dumb. World Dumb. Y'all ready for World Dumb? All right. So first thing, let's show you a cool strat here. See, I took the power off. See, that's a cool strat. I just want to show you that because most folks don't know. When you grab a power up in the air, if you press the jump button while it's being applied, you can actually re-grab it. I'm going to use a mushroom here. I said I was going to be Luigi, and I'm only doing this for damage boost purposes. See? I said little Luigi, okay? See, I want to make sure the category. See? That's why I said mainly little Luigi. Because D1 is dumb. The beginning of D1, especially when you're running 80% categories, you don't get power-ups. So you have to go on the randomness of where the hamburgers will be at. And they are not always on the top 2 platforms. Sometimes they're on the bottom. If they're on the bottom, you're in trouble. There is a manipulation strat, but it's not always, it doesn't always work, but I'd say about 75%-ish. So anyway, D2 is kind of calm before the storm here. Just watch out for this jump here. And now, I'm your spirit animal. What kind of animal am I? Here comes the worst level in the entire game. Okay, you all. You see little Luigi? This is the part where I sometimes don't use little Luigi. This is the dumbest level in the entire game. I'm not going to YOLO it. So, oh Lord. We're going to, you know what? You're going to wait for it. Let's go. So let's see if we can actually, you know, let's go. I said sometime, Luigi. Don't worry, I'll be hit in a second. I promise you. I promise you I'm about to get hit. See, I actually jumped in there purposely just so I can make sure Ooh, almost got shot in the face. I don't know. The estimate is what, 45 minutes? I know I should have put 50. All right, let's see if we can beat this in 90 seconds. I don't know. We'll figure out. This is the last of the game, you all. So it's kind of similar to 8-4, but instead of taking a pipe, you actually go a little bit farther. We got this dumb knucklehead here. And then we'll wait here and... Alrighty. Don't worry. Every time I die, I become Little Luigi anyway, so we got win out here. We wait just for a second to make sure that doesn't hit us. All right. All right, we're almost at the end, you all. We're almost at the end. Here's our fake Bowser one more time. And of course, all right, you all. And that is time. Even with 73 deaths, that is Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels Warpless D-4 in a no reset setting. This is why people who run this game have very, very low completion rates, because it's just so easy to have bad luck happen in this run. So yet again, Peach has been paved. Luigi is the real hero. Mario ain't. And game good. All right. So if you or someone you know ever thinks about running Lost Levels, run away. Don't even think about it. Ask anyone who runs it, and they'll tell you no. Okay? Every person that runs Lost Levels, any version, has issues. Therapy. We talk to Dr. Phil on a regular basis, and all that stuff. All right. Yo, actually, was it 4433.22? Hold on. Let me go to an extra digit. Let's see if we got the full perfect time. Did we get it? Oh, the dream. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I know, I can't, dude, the power of Peach just makes me grow. You know what? Actually, you know, let's just change conversation. All right, so hey, thank you all again. I think that's my last run of the event, but thank you all so much for having me. As always, if you have any questions, feel free, if you're bored, to come by my stream and maybe I'll drop a little knowledge on you. You know, have a little class, a little education. All right. Yeah, bump that Game J06 person. BigJon's in the house now. All right. So with that being said, y'all, I guess I'll just sit here and chillax until they give me the light to cut me off. You got any questions? Got any questions? Anything you want to know about? I didn't go fast enough. I'm sorry. Yeah, 0.03. 0.03. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. Wait, what? Oh, thank you. Well, thank you for watching the run. I mean, I'm sorry it wasn't a 3-hour run like the Final Fantasy, but you know, it's just a Mario game. It ain't that long. I ain't running Galaxy and then. Did you miss the library joke? Wait, what? The hook. Yeah, it was alright. I mean, my PB is 37 something, but it's all good. The slang word is your face. Your faces are beautiful. There you go. I will rank this game as 14.6 egg rolls. Yeah, my PB is what, 37 something? I guess. What is the slang word today? Yes, if you want to follow me, feel free to go to twitch.tv/BigJon. That's Jon. None of those Johns that have an H in it. Ugh. Those people. What is my next crowd control run? Oh boy. Yeah, just make sure Wolfman ain't in that channel when that happens. How about that, okay? Yes, you do, Shadow. That's a requirement in life. If you ever want to get kissed by a princess in real life, beat 48 Mario levels. Got hung. Mitch Flower will always call me Game J. We've known each other since 2013. He will always call me Game J and always give him ballerina swirls when I see him. Yep. Oh boy. But anyway, y'all, don't forget. Oh, I don't want to promote another event, but just come by my stream. I might have a little secret for you. Well, I'll do a 24-hour stream to beat this game as